one big, huge survey and say, how did you feel afterwards not being able to access the platforms?
Well, we are doing just that. We are asking you if you loved or disliked the Facebook outage. So head on over to my Twitter page to vote in our live Twitter poll that's up with Tim, and let us know if you loved it or you didn't like it. So there seems to be two sides to this story, though, because either you thought it was a much needed break or you were super annoyed that you couldn't get onto social media.
Yeah, this morning all of the sites are back up after the 6-hour hiatus yesterday. Kaylee Greenberg from our sister station in Seattle talked with an expert at the University of Washington about the massive impact of the outage.
Did you feel better by the end of the day? Did you feel worse? And these are all questions as a researcher I want to ask.
Jevin West is the director of the University of Washington Center for an Informed Public. He believes today's Facebook outage presented an opportunity.
I wish we could run one big, huge survey and say, how did you feel afterwards not being able to access the platforms?
Facebook and its apps Instagram and WhatsApp were all down for more than 6 hours Monday. The company apologized, saying the outage was due to a networking issue. With nearly 3 billion users, West says the social media outage had massive consequences.
All joking aside, it really affected a lot of businesses out there that depend on this. Even the engineers at Facebook couldn't get in.
He estimates millions of businesses lost a main communication with customers. But for users, there was also a sense of withdrawal as communities have become so reliant on social media.
When it came back, I was like, okay, I got to get on to see what I missed.
Yeah, isn't that so crazy? But everyone missed everything.
West believes the outage opened a chance for users to reflect.
Not being able to quickly check in and see how people were reacting about the fact that Facebook's down or whatever, that was probably pretty severe. And I imagine that some people either had a nice reprieve or felt pretty uncomfortable during that time.
The Center for an Informed Public will spend at least the next week, maybe even the next year, studying the impacts of this outage, knowing it likely won't be the last.
We are quite dependent on these communication channels. I guess the question we should ask as a society is, should we rely on just 1 or 2 or 3 platforms? Are there other ways to build resiliency in our information systems?
I'm just saying, why rely on platforms? Why not just kick it old school?
Yeah.
Pick up the phone, send a text message,
And it's kind of weird if you think about it. It's Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, 3 major forms of communication for people, all owned by one company.
Yeah.